We making dinner. Decided to bring y'all along with me to make my dinner for tonight. Today is my 16th day being raw vegan, and why not bring y'all along for it? Today, I'm making a raw vegan spaghetti, okay? And I'm gonna tell y'all why this raw vegan journey has been healing for me over the last 16 days, because a lot has been coming up, but it's been amazing. When y'all get in here, say hey so I know who I'm talking to. Listen, I've had people messaging me on Instagram saying, can you give me that recipe? How did you do that? Etc., etc. So I'm gonna show y'all this meal and we're gonna talk about what it is. First of all, I wanna say that the reason why I decided to do this raw vegan diet is because last year I attempted to do a 21-day juice cleanse, honey, and it didn't happen, right? I tried to do a 21-day juice cleanse. It didn't happen because a whole bunch of other stuff got in the way of that. And it was this same exact time. Like literally, I started that juice cleanse on February 1st. I started this raw vegan fast on January 31st. So spiritually, it was a cycle. And so because I didn't get to complete that cycle last year, I decided that this year I'm completing a cycle of fasting and just doing something different, right? So that's why we're here. And that's so special. That's so important. At first I was like, I don't know how long I'm going to do this raw vegan thing. I don't know. I was thinking I was just going to do it with Dream, however long he was fasting. And then I just kept going. I just remembered that I said I was going to do 21 days for that last year's fast. And we got pregnant with Kai. You know, you can't fast and be pregnant. So now we're making it happen. Now we're making it happen. But I'm going to share some things with y'all that Spirit has been showing me through the fast, right? Like it's stuff that's important that doesn't just apply to eating raw fruits and vegetables, but it applies to life, right? So like the very first thing that Spirit told me, and because look, let me show y'all. So I'm making raw spaghetti today, and I got these walnuts. This is gonna be like my meat, right? My meat sauce, right? That's what this is gonna be. And man, let me tell y'all, everything that I've made so far has been delicious. I'm like, okay, do I even need to go back to eating cooked food? Even though I want to. Let me throw this in the food processor. Hold on. Look, the way that you make raw vegan food good is you season it the same way you would season food if you were cooking it. Like that's just the key. Like you still season the food. You don't just eat kale and broccoli and all of that stuff like that, and it don't have no oomph, no salt, no spice, no whatever. Like all of that still is a part of the meal. And so once I understood that, eating raw vegan has been a breeze. Like it's been easy. I'm not gonna lie, I still want warmth. I still want that heat. I still want that sustenance, right? Like pasta and bread. Like don't get it twisted. Like just because I'm eating raw vegan doesn't mean that I'm not wanting the bread and the pasta. Like I still want that, and I'm going to have that, right? But this journey has been interesting not having it. So this has my little station over here, because anytime, one thing I have recognized when it comes to this raw vegan stuff is that it's a lot of preparation. It's a lot of cutting. It's a lot of blending. It's a lot of food processing. Like that's the real catch. But the first lesson that I learned that this raw vegan journey has taught me is that victory belongs to those who prepare, right? Victory belongs to those who prepare. And when I sat with that, I was like, okay, Spirit, this is deeper than just food. Like, that's a whole bar. When Spirit said that to me, that was a whole bar. Because last year around this time when I tried to do a fast and I tried to move into a raw vegan fast when I couldn't juice fast, I was not prepared. And because I wasn't prepared, I went back to eating, snacking, and doing all the things that were comfortable. But Spirit was like, that's life in general. Like, if we want to be successful in anything, we have to be prepared, and not just somewhat prepared, not just kind of prepared. We have to be thoroughly prepared. So before I got started on this journey, y'all, I went to the grocery store, spent like 200 something dollars just on vegetables and all of these different things that was going to support me in this journey. And that's what it's like, right? If we want to be successful, we have to be thoroughly prepared to succeed in whatever it is that we're doing. Hold on, let me get these seasonings. Ooh, I need that, I need that, I need that. So y'all, in my preparing, right, Dream and I went to a farmer's market this past weekend. And this black owned seasoning company we found, Hawkeye Seasoning. Y'all, when I tell y'all, it's so funny because I knew right when we saw them at the farmer's market, I immediately knew we was about to buy something from them. Like, there was no question asked. The guy was sitting up there looking like a Buddha, real big, hands on his belly. He was looking too comfortable. He was looking like, hey, once you try my product, that's it. Once you try my product, you gonna love it. I ain't even worried about it. That's how he was looking. And I knew when Dream peeped that, he was gonna wanna know more. So we pulled up on him and the guy was like, just taste this. He literally sprinkled a little bit of this seasoning in my hands, y'all. And I was like, oh yeah, you got something with that. And so we instantly had to buy this seasoning. So with this raw vegan eating, which is only eating fruits, vegetables, and nuts, with that, you gotta season your food, okay? You gotta season your food. But again, you don't want to season too much, because if you season too much, it's gonna be salty as hell, because ain't nothing there, it's so natural. There's no heat is gonna cook it off, right? No bread to soak it up, no pasta to soak up if you over season your food. Like, it just, it's not gonna happen. Hold on. Listen, this is what I will tell y'all. If you're going to try to go on a raw vegan diet for any amount of time, if you're going to try to do that, make sure that you have a food processor or a good blender, because that's necessary. Again, that goes back to the first spiritual lesson I learned from being raw vegan for these 16 days, is that victory is yours only if you are thoroughly prepared. And so a lot of times we be moving through life kind of going with the flow or happenstance, or just waiting on coincidences to happen. And Spirit was like, no, you got to prepare for what you want. You got to set things up to get what you want. And so fortunately, I already had a food processor and a high-speed blender. But I was just like, all right, I'm going to do this. Like, I've been able to be successful on this journey and receive everything that I'm meant to receive from it because I prepared myself before even embarking on the journey. So that's one. Look at this. Ooh, of course it's not the color. Of course this is not the color of actual meat, right? But it does give the same feel it does give the same kind of, not texture all the way, but flavor, because these walnuts and any nuts, this is what I realized, any nuts that you put in your food, it will take on the taste of whatever you season it as. So that's that. First of all, what are y'all eating? What have y'all been eating this week? I've been eating fruits and vegetables. What have y'all been eating? Let me know in the comments. What have y'all been eating? Because you know the whole key about this whole thing is taking the food that you already love, that you already enjoy eating, taking it and making it raw. Like really, that's just been the lesson. Understanding that you can make anything work. So peace to all of y'all that are in here. We just talking about my raw vegan journey. It's been 16 days. I'm going for 21 days. May go longer. We just gonna see. But 21 days was the goal because like I said, I'm just wrapping up a cycle. Something else that I learned from this raw vegan journey is that you have to savor the journey, right? You have to savor the process of your life, right? Like so often we want to, let me taste this. See, them nuts, they taste like whatever you season it with. That's a fact. But Spirit was like, let me tell y'all, this raw vegan journey, y'all, listen, it takes effort, right? Like, it's not just like, I want to bring my phone over here, even though it's a little bit darker. It's not just like, that's too dark. This raw vegan journey, y'all, it's not just, you can do mono meals, of course, right? You can do mono meals, like just eat a mango, right? And call it a meal. You can just eat a banana and call it a meal. Like you absolutely can just do that. But if you want to actually prepare something like what I'm doing today, which is essentially spaghetti raw, it takes time. Like chopping up all of these vegetables and processing stuff, baby, like it's a journey to take a raw vegetable and turn, or even a fruit, and turn it into something that feels gourmet, right? That feels like it's cooked. That feels like it gives you that old feeling like you really done cooked the meal. It takes time. That's what I will say. So you got to learn to savor the journey. You got to learn to savor the journey. But Spirit was like, how many of us are rushing our process in life, right? We want to already be to that end result. We want to already be to the goal. And so Spirit was working on me and just was like, can you just enjoy chopping up them vegetables? You know, enjoy the process of putting things together. Like, can you just do that? So that's what I've been doing. What I'm about to do now, so I made me a little walnut meat replacement. Now I'm about to put some tomatoes. I don't know if I want to use a food processor or the blender. I don't know. Which one y'all think I should use? Which one y'all think? Food processor? I feel like I want to play it safe and go with the blender because I want it to be blended up really nicely. Sometimes in the food processor, when you want something to be liquidy, it'll still end up being thick. And I don't want no super thick sauce, right? My mind said blender. Yeah, so your mind said blender, Shaquila. That's funny. Absolutely. But, then again, I'm probably gonna go with this food processor because it already has some seasonings already in it. It's already, you know what I mean, been used. So if I use a food processor, I don't have to wash more than one dish. You see what I mean? Anyways, though, y'all, this raw journey, day 16, great energy, y'all. I used to be waking up sleepy. It's only me eating, y'all. It's only me eating, so I don't need a lot of stuff. But anyways, I used to be waking up sleepy. I used to be, you know, we got a 2-month-old baby. So I used to get up and I used to around 7 o'clock or something like that. And I used to be very groggy. Since I've been on this raw, I've been able to like 7 o'clock hit, really like 6 o'clock hit. I'm like, all right, let's get up, let's get moving, let's take care of these kids. Even like Kimmy, you know, staying at home mom and all of that stuff like that. Kimmy is 2 years old and she's very active. Y'all, I've been able to chase her around the house while holding Kai safely. But I've been able to do that. And I really attribute that to not eating heavy, not having all of these processed sugars, processed foods, and general foods that come out of the box. Like legitimate whole food has been helping me to have more energy. It's really been a blessing. All right. Let me put the rest of this stuff in here. Hold on. Hey Missy, you wanna come say hey to the people on the screen?
Yeah.
Say hey, say hey.
Hi.
Walk back over or scoot back. You gotta scoot back some.
Hi.
That's Kara, y'all. So with this raw spaghetti, I got multiple types. Can you pick that up for mommy, please?
Yeah.
And rinse it off, please. I have multiple types of tomatoes that's going in here. I got sun-dried tomatoes. I got cherry tomatoes. And then I have tomatoes on the vine, right? And let me tell y'all, I just know this is going to be delicious. Thank you, ma'am. Going raw, I'm not saying that I'm having a whole lifestyle change, but I can tell y'all that I'm about to be 50-50 at the very least. At the very least, I'm about to be 50% raw, 50% cooked. So like all of my meals in the day, in the morning time leading up to dinner, may just be raw because the amount of energy that I have and the amount of clarity and focus that I have, it's not, it's not, you know, it's no joke. Let me help you. It's no joke, y'all. Like, it's seriously been a gift. Like, I feel different. And, like, also, side note, I did not do this for weight loss or anything like that, but I have lost 10 pounds. I have lost 10 pounds unintentionally. I posted a video on Instagram and a young lady who's a part of our community. Hey, sis, if you see this video, she was like, your face has slimmed down so much. I was like, for real? You know, I don't know. But yeah, supposedly my face has slimmed down and I'm just looking slimmer. And it's only been 16 days of eating raw. Okay. A holistic urbanite. Why did you stop? Why did you stop being completely raw? Listen, for me, I've just been thinking like, it's great. It's great. Like when I tell y'all the clarity, the energy, my body, amazing. Like I love it. But at the same time, like, I want, like, I don't know what it is, but like bread, even though I know you can make bread, you can dehydrate it, but I don't know if it's going to hit the same way. Okay? I don't know if it's going to hit the same way as, you know, having real bread made with like flour and real pasta made with all of the stuff. Okay? I don't know. Okay, Holistic Urbanite, you said I moved to LA to the world of cooked vegan and the land of GMOs, so it's been tricky in my location. Yeah, you know, like I said, we went to the farmer's market, and I was telling Dream, oh, we're going to a farmer's market every weekend. We're going to a farmer's market every weekend because it's just beautiful to get your hands on just raw, good, fresh quality produce. It does taste different though, so we're gonna have to unlearn and relearn. Like I bought some strawberries from the farmer's market, y'all, and I was like, I like store-bought better. That's just me. Okay, last thing I want to tell y'all, the thing that raw vegan, I don't even want to be saying raw vegan, but the thing that eating a plant-based diet has taught me is quality over quantity. You know, when we're eating like regular food, like before this, y'all, if I cook dinner, I can have multiple bowls of it easily. Multiple bowls of that pasta, whatever, multiple bowls, tear it up. And it's like, how am I able to eat all of that? I don't even know how I was able to eat all of that. Because over this last 16 days, after I have one bowl of a salad or pasta or whatever I make, I'm done. Like, I literally feel full. Literally. So I'm like, how was I able to eat all of that? And Spirit said that's because quality nourishes, while when we're eating these other things that aren't so nourishing, we're eating a whole bunch of quality, right? Not quality. We're eating a large quantity, trying to fill that void. And it never really happens until you feel so full that now you're sluggish. Now you don't have no energy. So Spirit was like, honey, we need to focus on quality, because when you eat quality, it nourishes you. And then I thought about like my life and my business and my work. I'm like, I want to focus on quality. I don't want to focus on quantity. Like, oh, I'm going to make all of these videos. No, let's make one really great, powerful video. Let's focus on one really great, powerful class, right? And Nessa, I'm still going. Like, actually right now, let me show y'all. Not just eating salads, like right now. So in here right now, I have sun-dried tomatoes, tomatoes on the vine, cherry tomatoes, onion, garlic, and I'm about to put some basil in here. Dreamwise couldn't find me some fresh basil, so I have to use this lightly dried basil. But no, girl, I have not been eating just salads. I've been mixing it up. I done spiralized some zucchini. And tonight, ooh, yes, come on, basil. Wow. Tonight, I'm actually going to be using kelp noodles, y'all. If y'all never had kelp noodles, get them, right? Here go the other little one coming. This ain't the little one. This is a big one. Say hey.
Hi.
So, let's blend this up and see how it looks. Y'all stay there. Let's see. Of course, again, listen, I am not no brand ambassador for this company, but I'm telling y'all, this seasoning is good. I'm going to need more than that, though. Let's see.
Hey,
oh, Lord. Oh,
I just
Lord.
wanted to say hi real quick.
Why you gotta be so silly?
In a way, but I really do love my mommy.
You so silly.
And I wanted to come be with me.
Bye-bye, Kai. Hi, Kai. What?
How do people feel musician?
They play music, girl. Oh, my God. Y'all,
How do
I'm
they
going to
make
assemble this for y'all. Dream is so silly. And he's so silly. And Kai is so cute.
How did they make music?
I don't know.
I'll go to the rest of them. Then I'll come back.
This one juicy tomato, it act like it don't want to get processed, right? You gotta expect some drama, right? When you're doing this stuff like this, you gotta expect some drama, because this one juicy tomato, it's like I'm staying whole, I'm staying big, leave me alone. So hold on. Oh my God. All right, now let me ask y'all this. Have y'all seen that viral TikTok spaghetti? Let me ask y'all, have y'all seen it? Have y'all seen it? It's a spaghetti on TikTok, right? It's a spaghetti on TikTok where they basically make Alfredo sauce and they put the noodles. Okay, let me explain to y'all. They put the noodles in Alfredo sauce first and then they add the tomato sauce on top of it. Have y'all seen that? I'm about to try that raw. I'm about to try that out raw. Should be interesting, okay? It should be interesting because I made some raw Alfredo sauce yesterday and I had some left over. And that's the thing about when you're eating something that is quality or when you're doing something quality in your life, period, is that you got to use it, right? If you don't use it, you lose it. And so I got this raw Alfredo sauce. This raw Alfredo sauce that I made yesterday, which it needs to be stirred, so please don't mind, right? That, girl, look, Vash said it's so good too. Y'all, when I tell y'all that viral TikTok spaghetti with the Alfredo and then the red marinara on top, when I tell y'all it's so good, it's so good. It's so good. And so I'm deciding to try it raw because I have some extra Alfredo sauce from yesterday. So let's see what happens, okay? Kimmy, don't wake up crying. Don't wake up crying, ma'am. Don't wake up crying. Relax, relax, relax. I'm gonna have to get off of here. Kimmy just did something. I'll post a picture in the Patreon if y'all are there. Peace. You got her? Okay. Are y'all still here? Because I'm still here. Kimmy. Go give Kimmy a kissy. Okay, y'all. My girl wanted to give me a quick heart attack, so. She wanted to give me a quick heart attack. She wanted to give me a quick heart attack right there. Look, Dre saying there's some baddies in the chat. Uh-huh. It is some baddies in the chat. Shout out to all of y'all. I love y'all. And shout out to y'all being here. And thank y'all to everybody that's complimenting and giving the love. And yes, Dream came to the rescue. So real quick, have y'all ever used kelp noodles? This is kelp noodles. It is noodles from the sea, okay? It is noodles from the sea, essentially. And it's good. So, now I'm gonna just blend that up, stir that up. This is good by itself. Like if I just wanted Alfredo and kelp noodles, this will work, right? But I'm trying to do something fancy. Y'all. Look at that. Don't worry, I'm gonna get it up. Y'all. Oh my God. It's so good. But let's keep going with the whole recipe, okay? This is my sauce. Let's taste it. Let's taste it. Y'all, this is real food. And the good thing about this, y'all, which one I'm glad I didn't use the blender, because the blender would have probably made it too liquidy. This gives it a thickness that makes it still feel like it has some substance. So I'm not just eating noodles and sauce. Okay? So. Y'all, I'm about to have to make it pretty for y'all. But this right, oh my God, y'all. This looks like a meal that was actually cooked. And I know Dream gonna want some because that's how he do. That's how he do. He's gonna want some because, you know, I know him. Let me sprinkle some parsley on this and then I'm gonna show y'all. Some parsley and some basil because this is spaghetti and we like basil, oregano. We like things like that in our food. Let me show y'all what we're working with here. After I get this parsley, yes, yes. Oh my God, y'all, I'm excited. I'm excited. And you know the last thing I'm gonna do, because when we eat spaghetti, we like to sprinkle a little bit of a Parmesan on top or something. I could have made Parmesan. I did see a recipe to make it, but I said, you know, I ain't gonna be doing all of that. But I am gonna sprinkle some nutritional yeast. Holistic Urbanite, that's because everybody else at home done already been cooked for. I'm cooking for myself last. Oh my God, yes. I'm cooking for myself last, sis. Like, I'm the last one to eat. I'm the last one that's getting busy. Like, everybody else, they take care of. All right. We got this. And it's so liquidy. That's the thing, y'all. We don't want no dry pasta. Let me see. We don't want no dry pasta, right? Look, let me see. Let me see. Since y'all all tried that, y'all tried, some of y'all didn't, but if you haven't, y'all go try that viral TikTok spaghetti if you cooking your food. Delicious and not expensive. Let me see. Y'all. Anyways, this is delicious. This sauce is delicious. The walnuts give it a crunch. So I feel like I'm really eating food that I would cook. Anyways, y'all, let me get off of here. Feed Kimmy. Take care of Kai. I love y'all. Kimmy was asleep. That's why she didn't eat yet. But we'll be talking soon. Those are just 3 lessons. I'm sure by the time I finish this, there's going to be more. But there's 3 lessons I done learned from being raw. And it's been a blessing so far. We're going to keep talking about it. Y'all have a good night. Peace.